What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Resistance. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all joining me on this late night. 11:54 on the East Coast. How y'all doing out there? Shout out to Level Resistance, Mike Jones, Miss Resistance Bot, Renetta Williams, the Queen, all the way from Wynn, Arkansas. Perfect Sense Resistance. Appreciate all y'all. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Let me pull it up real quick for y'all. Breaking news. We got a car chase in LA. Kind of serious car chase in LA. It's a kidnapping. This is live right now. Just wanted to show y'all this real quick. Get y'all familiar with what's going on in LA right now. Kidnapping. He's on a chase. And they say it's OJ's brother due to the vehicle that he's driving. He's not letting up. He's been moving for at least a good 10 minutes now since I've been watching it. Shout out to Rosalind Giles. Going to stay on this for a moment. I do have a program for you guys, so y'all seen the title. Review of former Marlboro sheriff footage of assault and battery. I also have a read on it as well. I also have another read on another sheriff out of California who poured scalding water on an inmate, and he's been indicted as well. He's been charged as well. And we also have a cop watch review, cop watch video review. So y'all hang in there. We about to get things started. Right now, what you're looking at is a LA chase. There's a guy that's on a chase by LA police. Supposedly, he's kidnapping at this very moment. And he hasn't stopped since. He's just kept on going. That's right. So y'all hang on in there. I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit the likes. And, just be chill. Hit the likes. Everybody about to get killed out here. Like it for everybody. That's right. That's right. All right. So we're going to get into the meats and potatoes of this situation. Marlboro County Sheriff, former deputy, indicted for assault and battery charges. And here we go. Bennettsville, South Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. Bennettsville, South Carolina. Earlier, we was in North Carolina, Suffolk, North Carolina. Now we done shot down the state, Bennettsville, South Carolina. Marlboro County Sheriff and a former deputy were indicted on assault and battery charges Tuesday, stemming from an incident when a man in the county jail was repeatedly tased in May, according to South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson. According to the indictment, Sheriff Charles Lemon ordered former Deputy David Cook to deploy his taser on Jarrell Lee Johnson at the Marlboro County Detention Center. Officials said the men continued to activate the taser at least 2 times after the initial deployment to subdue the suspect while inside the jail. The indictments alleged that the assault on Johnson was likely to produce great bodily injury or death, the Attorney General said. An indictment against Cook said that he displayed his taser into Johnson's chest and leg. Fox 46 Chief Investigator Jody Barr recently obtained a video of the incident. And guess what? The video is crazy. Lemon and Cook are charged with assault and battery of a high and aggravated nature, punishable by up to 20 years in prison and misconduct in office, a misdemeanor that carries a penalty of up to 10 years in prison. Governor Henry McMaster suspended Sheriff Lemon from office and appointed former Bennettsville Chief of Police Larry McNeil to serve as interim sheriff. McNeil will serve in the role until Lemon is acquitted, convicted, the indictment is disposed of, or until a sheriff is elected in the next general election. So basically, they're insinuating that this is former Sheriff Lemon's ass. Okay? And how many of you guys think that they said how much time he was going to get? Lemon and Cook are charged with assault and battery of a high and aggravated nature, punishable by up to 20 years in prison. 20 years. Not 20 years, 20 years. And misconduct in office, a misdemeanor that carries a penalty of up to 10 years. 10 years in prison. How many of y'all think they're going to even serve anything close to that? Man, I'm looking at probation. That's how I'm feeling he's going to get. I feel like he's going to get probation. And that's it. Let's get into the video.
You understand that? Last thing I remember, is it hot? Yes, it's hot.
So that's the inmate we got right here. Okay, he's handcuffed. You see, he's handcuffed. He is handcuffed.
Take the hell out of it. Take the cuffs off of me. Step right here. Take the cuffs off of me. One of y'all take the cuffs off of me. When he turn around, stick that tape to his head.
Wow.
You something on me, and I got to go to church. You a back and forth. I know your whole family. I know you're not there with you before. Anybody waiting. If he turn around, pop him to him.
He said when he turns around, put that taser on him. And then he said, if he turns around, pop it to him. Shout out to Dr. Sean Berry.
I know your whole family. I know you're not there with you before. Anybody waiting. If he turn around, pop him to him. Give him what he asked for. Shut the door.
That's where it all went down at.
Take the hell out of it. Take the cuffs off of me. Step right here. Take the cuffs off of me. One of y'all take the cuffs off of me. When he turn around, stick that tape to his head. Anybody playing with you something on him, man. I got to go to church.
When he turn around, stick that taser to his head. It's Sunday morning. I got to go to church. That don't seem like that shit should be in the same sentence. When he turn around, stick the taser to his head. It's Sunday morning. I got to go to church. Wow. Crazy.
I know your whole family. I know you're not there with you before. Anybody waiting. If he turn around, pop him to him. Get up. I'm about to light you up. Get in there. I'm gonna light you up. Get in there. Get up, Darrell. Quit playing. Look at me. I'm about to light you up. I'm about to light you up. Stand up. Turn around. I'm about to light you up with the drums. Pop to it. Get out of the ground. Get down. I'm gonna give it to you again. Get in there. Get up. Darrell, get up now before I tase you again. Get in there. Up to it, man. Just up to it. Give me a good taste. Get up and get in there now. There you go. Get up and get in there. If I had one last up to it.
Wow.
Darrell. Didn't take a while to get in there. Hold to it. Get up and get in the cell. Get up, get in the cell, Darrell. Get in there.
This is over excessive right here. Definitely assault and battery. You know, after the first time, it's overboard. All right? They done stuck 50,000 gigawatts up in this dude, and they keep recharging him with it. This got to stop. Let's look at the man. They could have killed him.
There you go. Get in there. Get pump to. There you go. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
I want to talk.
Shout out John McElroy's ghost. John McElroy's ghost said that he would tase him, F him. You know, we got people that want to come through and disrupt and call. Shout out to him anyway for making it entertaining. All right, because little do he know, Resistance about to eat him up. Okay, Resistance is about to eat this man up. But back to the video.
You understand that? Last thing I remember. Is it hot? Yes, sir. It's hot. Let's do it. Hold stop. Let me just take the hell out of it. Take the cup off of it.
He's telling the man to tase the hell out of him. When you take the cuffs off, tase the hell out of him.
Step right here. Take the cuffs off of him. One of y'all take the cuffs off of him. When he turn around, stick that tape to his head. I'm about to play with you. It's Sunday morning, man. I got to go to church. You a bag of food. I know your whole family. I know you're not there with you before. Ain't nobody thinking. If he turn around, pop to him.
Shout out to Henry Hodges.
Give him what he asked for.
Johnny F. Feet.
Shut the door. There you go. There you go. Ain't the room. Get up. There you go. Get in there. I'm about to light you up. Get in there. I'm going to light you up. Get in there. Get up, Darrell. Quit playing. Look at me. I'm about to light you up.
He's telling the man, quit playing. Man was so scared, he tried to run into the cell and turn back around. He don't know what these motherfuckers is going to do.
Look at me. I'm about to light you up. I'm about to light you up. Stand up. Turn around. I'm about to light you over the drums. Pop to it. Pop to it. Get down. Get down. Get to you again. Get in there. Get up. Darrell, get up now before I tase you again. Get in there. Up to it. Just pop it in. Give me your tape. Get up and get in there now. There you go. Get up and get in there. If I had one last up to it.
They tell him to get up and get in there. As soon as he get up, they hit him with another 50,000 watts of motherfucking juice.
It take a while to get in there.
Shout out to discerning Resistance.
Get up and get in the cell. Get up and get in the cell, Darrell. Get in there. Pop to
Pop it to him.
There you go.
Pop it to him. Remember the reference that was made earlier this year to the guy that was in the service? He was at the gas station and the police officer told him, you're fitting to ride the lightning. Well, they got a lot of ways to let you know that they have to pop 50,000 watts of gigawatts in your ass. And this motherfucker just said, pop it to him, light him up. Many ways, many codes to distribute tyranny and corruption on your ass. And I don't care who you could be OG Coon Coon from the East Coast, or you could be OG Jang Jang from the West Coast. They gonna do the same motherfucking thing to you.
Get in there. Get pump to it. There you go. Yeah. Get up and get in there now. There you go. Get up and get in there. If I had one last pump to it. There you go.
Marlboro County Sheriff just got indicted for assault and battery. This shit is crazy. That's why I tell you, you got family, you got folks that's locked down. We all got pieces of shits in our family, but that don't mean they need to be ignored. You got folks in there, look after them, because they could be receiving this kind of treatment right here. Real shit. Look out for your folks, That's all I'm saying. All right, moving on. What we got going on here? Oh, okay. Let me blow this up real quick. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. 12:10 a.m. on the East Coast, Boston, Massachusetts. We got another sheriff from out of California. Former California sheriff's deputy charged with dousing mentally unwell inmate with scalding water. Damn. Shout outs to Resistance South. The Resistance South. What up, bro? How you doing? My man. We starting a little movement here with this resistance platform. I feel as though that, we can do small things to try to spread the movement, okay? So one of the things that we doing over here, I just made a suggestion because not only am I the resistance, but we are all the resistance. Help spread the movement. Put that name up in your screen name. Put it any way you want. Resistor, resistance, resist. Let it catch on. Hopefully this movement will blow up. This is all about keeping people aware of their rights and recording these police and holding them accountable. Back to the video. Former California sheriff's deputy charged with dousing mentally unwell inmate with scalding water. And this is the piece of shit right here. Look at him. Cold-blooded piece of shit. A former California sheriff's deputy allegedly doused a mentally unwell inmate with scalding water, inflicting serious burns to his arms that weren't handled for hours. Prosecutors mentioned. That shit stings, okay? That shit stings. And listen, inmates go through that enough with other inmates. You gotta worry about a motherfucking sheriff doing that shit to you. And see what they got going on. For those who don't know about the insides of those walls, there's machines within those walls that get that water hot. I'm talking about his hot, okay? Have your skin peeling off your face. And usually what the inmates do when they want to go at another inmate, they get that water and then they throw some Vaseline in it, right? And it's like 180, 190 degrees, and they throw the Vaseline on it. And then they throw it on another inmate. And with that Vaseline sticks and it peels the skin off. I'm pretty sure this sheriff didn't go through all that, but he's still hitting with some scalding water. And that's enough right there because he was operating under the color of law and he was within his official capacity at the time doing it. And guess what? Any inmate that is under his custody is his top motherfucking care. It is his top motherfucking priority. You better believe it. Guadalupe Ortiz, who used to be fired Friday by way of the Orange County Sheriff Division, allegedly stuffed a cup with some scorching water on April 1st at a Consumption Heart in Santa Ana to get a non-compliant, mentally unwell inmate to take away his arms from a hatched door. District legal professional Todd Spitzer mentioned Monday. The inmate once more omitted orders to place his arms against again inside of his mobile, and Ortiz is accused of pouring the scalding water at the arms of the inmate, inflicting him to right away pull his arms again inside of his mobile. Whoever wrote this fucked this up. I'm not reading this fucked up. I'm reading it fucked up the way they wrote it. This shit's crazy. Ortiz, 47, and two different deputies then left after one and every of them closed the hatch door. Wow. The inmate who had first and second degree burns to his arms, didn't obtain clinical consideration for greater than 6 hours. Shout out to Luis Negron, Nancy Shark, how y'all doing? Any other deputy in the inn noticed the inmate's purple and peeling arm and were giving him clinical lend a hand. This has to be some cheap. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I wouldn't be doing you any justice. Continue to read this. Let me see if I can find something else on this. This is retarded what I'm reading here. Hopefully, I should charged with. Okay, we got a video. Look like we got a video. Give me 1 second, see what we got going on. Trying to find something else on it because when I'm reading, sentences don't make sense and there's no use in continue reading it because it's throughout the whole article. I'm trying to find something better on it, but this is a sheriff who was trying to get an inmate under control, and he decided to pour scalding hot water on him. All right, here we go. Former OC sheriff deputy charged with pouring scalding water on man in jail. All right. So authorities have charged a former Orange County Sheriff's deputy accused of pouring scalding water on an incarcerated person with mental illness. Guadalupe Ortiz, 47, faces 1 count each of felony assault or battery by a public officer and felony battery with serious bodily injury, the Orange County District Attorney's Office said Monday. Ortiz faces as many as 4 years in state prison if convicted on both counts. The law imputes a special duty of care on custodial personnel, and in this case, the sheriff's deputy completely breached that duty and crossed the line into criminal conduct. As district attorney, it is my responsibility to hold sheriff's deputies and other jail staff accountable when they fail to properly protect those in their care. And I just mentioned that's his top priority. And now a deputy is throwing away a 22-year career for inflicting unnecessary harm on a mentally ill inmate out of frustration. So he couldn't handle the inmate. The first thing he thought about was go to extreme violence and put scalding hot water on him. Renetta Williams said, TR, take a deep breath. I did. I just read an article that was just, the sentences was crazy, and it sounded like I was just completely illiterate. So I had to find another article and get back. I had to get back because it sounded crazy. So sorry about that, y'all. Dr. Sean Berry said, if you boil soda or even juice with sugar in it, you can have lava. That's true. That is true. And that shit gets hot. Cali Win X, what's going on? Shout outs to Cali Win X. All right, moving on. An incident occurred April 1st at the Sheriff's Department Intake Release Center in Santa Ana, prosecutors said. A different deputy was trying to get the incarcerated man to move his hands out of the way so that he could close the door to the man's cell, prosecutors said. Ortiz and a third deputy offered to help. Around 12:28 p.m., Ortiz used a hot water dispenser to fill a cup with scalding water, prosecutors said. When the man didn't move his hands, Ortiz allegedly poured the water on the man's hands, causing him to immediately retreat into the cell. I bet. One of the deputies closed the door and the trio left, prosecutors said. The incarcerated man was left alone without medical care until 7 p.m., about 6.5 hours later, when another deputy spoke with him during a standard security check and requested medical attention, prosecutors said. One of the incarcerated man's arms was red and his skin was peeling, prosecutors said. He suffered first and second degree burns to his hands. Ortiz was an Orange County Sheriff's deputy for 19 years, previously served as a sheriff's special officer for 3 years, prosecutors said. He was fired Friday. After investigating the incident, the Sheriff's Department submitted a case for filing consideration to the District Attorney's Office, said Carrie Braun, the department's Public Affairs Director. The actions of former Deputy Ortiz were an isolated occurrence and are not indicative of the high level of care provided to inmates in OC jail custody. The former deputy is scheduled to be arraigned January 11th. And let me show his picture again for y'all. Maybe I could go to... Nope, I done lost this picture. Well, y'all seen this picture. Y'all can go back. I had this picture up on the first article that was dumb. That's not him. All right, well, there you go. What's the chat talking about? Level Resistance said, what was thinking about Potter today? They had told Dante was arrested, so wouldn't that mean he was in their custody? Oh, y'all talking about that? Oh, man, I'm tell y'all, man, that Potter thing, that Potter trial is up and down for me. You know, it's just too much going on, and I want to cover it, but I just don't like how it's going. Doesn't mean I shouldn't bring that to y'all, but it's just all over the place. It is all over the place, and we got so many platforms that's covering that. I figure that, you know, rather than me just giving you snippets of it, you can stay where you at, you know, to get the continuous coverage. But that Potter trial is all over the place. I hate it. I hate talking about it, for real. But shout outs to everybody. Shout outs to Dante's Right family. Hopefully they get the justice that they're seeking, you know. Definitely crazy. All right, moving on. Oh, okay. Little cat watch video I got going on here. This video is it's crazy, but it's not really crazy. But it's crazy because of the officer. The officer just kept pushing. Pushing. Like, they really don't like cameras, y'all. They really don't like cameras. It's a sad thing. This video, I don't know where it's coming from. But what I tell you is the channel is snatching everybody's videos and putting it on the channel that they made. They only got 8 subscribers. I'm not even mentioning the name because it's only about 5 videos on the channel and they all from different auditors. So it's just one of those channels that's trying to, you know, trying to build off of other people's work. So I'm not going to mention it. What I will do is play the video though. All right. Lowell, Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen. Lowell, Massachusetts. Home of famous fighters Mickey and Dickie Ward. Lowell, Massachusetts. Lowell police. This is how they get down. Check it out. Shout out to Rinksa.
What are you doing? We're in the middle of
Well, this geek, as soon as he comes on the scene and sees that there's a cameraman that he's not used to seeing or doesn't approve of, he wants to pull his shit off.
What are you doing? We're in the middle of you're doing it to witnesses. and somebody that's been injured.
First, you're in the middle of, and you're doing it to witnesses. Like, he's just so mad and trying to get this man out the way. He can't even put a sentence together.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? We're in the middle of you're doing it to witnesses and to somebody that's been injured. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that to somebody that's injured? Right. Why are you doing that to somebody? Right here, sir. Right here, sir. Why are you doing that? Can you see this, sir? What's your name? What's your name, sir? Why are you here harassing victims that are injured? Why are you? Is that your car? Nope. Please stop yelling. You're yelling at me. Please stop yelling. Please stop yelling. Please stop yelling, sir. Please stop yelling.
Neck look like the ass of a pig.
Is that your car? Is that your car? Is that your car?
I don't have to answer your questions. You suspect me of committing a crime, sir?
So see what he's doing, right? He wants his information. The man's not giving him his information. He doesn't have to, okay? He's in the good old USA where he could walk in the public and carry his camera and record what he wants to see. As long as it's from a public vantage point, his eyes can see it, he can record it. You have an officer right here who is in his official capacity. He works for the government. He's open game to be recorded. This officer can't force this man to do nothing that's protected under the Constitution. And what he's doing is he's attempting right now to violate his civil rights. But because the man ain't giving him information, now he wants to go write the tag down on a vehicle that he think may be his. See, that's their tactic. Okay, let me find his car because I'm going to get him.
Actually, sir, I'm following you guys. I'm allowed to videotape all officers in public view.
You got an officer that just made a false report. He spoke over the radio and said we have another individual who's targeting one of the witnesses. A straight lie, just to escalate the situation. So when backup come, they be on their shit.
Actually, sir, I'm following you guys. I'm allowed to videotape all officers in public view.
Is going after one of the victims. Could I just have another?
Oh, sir, now you're making up lies.
Stop.
Now you're making up lies.
Stay over here, sir.
I will not. Am I being detained?
If you come over here, sir, you might be detained.
Am I being detained?
Please stay away from the victim because he's injured.
Go fuck yourself.
Supreme Court ruled that 10 feet is good enough. Anything else is overreach. They're trying to control everything that's out in public. If they can't respect the 10 feet that Supreme Court gave them, then it's overreach and they don't give a fuck about nothing.
Please
go fuck yourself. Have
sir,
a nice
please hurt him. If you come near the victim, sir, I'm just
if you try to hit my hand, that's assault on me.
If you come near the victim, I'm going to have to...
Stop trying to assault me, sir. Stop trying to assault me.
If you come near the victim, I'm going to have to defend them. Wow, this man just said, hey, Teresa Kelly, how you doing? This man just got a camera in his hand. He's just recording what's going on because these people are policing the streets and he's a private citizen and his tax dollars goes into everything that's out in public and what these police officers are driving and what they're doing out there, all his taxpayer dollars goes into that. So he has the right to record this shit. And the intimidation of this smug fuck, okay, right here, the smug fuck police officer, the intimidation that he's using is totally unprofessional and out of character.
Sir, I feel threatened.
Sir, don't come near me.
Sir, you're coming near me.
Stay there.
You came near me.
Stay there.
Sir, according to the Superior Court,
stay there. Don't come near.
You step towards me. Sir, you're threatening me now?
Don't come near anything. I'm trying to protect it.
Sir, you're threatening me.
Stay away from this.
Sir, go fuck yourself. Have a nice day. Call up your supervisor.
Wow.
Get your supervisor here.
Sir, you're going to get arrested, buddy.
No, I'm not.
You're going to get arrested.
That's a First Amendment protected activity. You have a nice day, sir. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
So that was round one right there. This cop ain't done. Trust me, he is not done. Total dickhead. Okay? Straight dickhead.
Sir, you do realize you're repeating my First Amendment right? Go fuck yourself. You getting your supervisor out here? You getting your supervisor out here? You backing up? I'll take it. You backing up? Go ahead.
Dr. Sean Berry said, narcissistic goon bastards. Narcissistic goon bastards. That is what they are.
He's making up lies, ma'am. I'd like a supervisor on site, please.
Oh, we ain't done yet. I think we got another round, if not one more after this round. But it's not done yet. He still wants to intimidate, and he wants to use his presence to control, to basically overpower this man from recording. He's basically committing what you call prior restraint. Prior restraint, ladies and gentlemen.
Sir, you need to stop looking for a reason to arrest me and focus on your job at hand. I haven't moved. I haven't moved. Did you hear me? Did you hear me ask for an ambulance? You need to take the dick out of your ear and listen. First Amendment protected act. First, stop stepping towards me. Stop stepping towards me.
Well, please stay over there.
I'm staying where I'm allowed to stay, sir. Sir, the Supreme Court has ruled I'm allowed 10
I'm going to
feet.
have to do something.
Sir, stop threatening me.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm asking you.
You're
to
threatening me.
stay away
You've
from the
threatened me
victim.
15 times already.
Staying away from the
Ma'am, I have it all on tape. Oh, you know my name. What's your name, ma'am? What's your name, ma'am?
Just got doxxed. She just doxed him. She knew what she was doing. You know, it's a down low, dirty move. They're able to get it in. You know, you can't really say, "Hey, they doxed me," and expect for penalties to come their way, because it's a smooth way that they do it. You know, they just say it, and they could argue it any way. Oh, I just said his name because we knew his name, but they basically doxed him. Said his name just now.
I'm tired of your threats. Sir, I haven't come anywhere near you.
Round four. This is round 4 right here. For those who's not keeping up, this is round 4.
Sir,
I'm here to
take
protect.
a step back.
I'm here to protect.
Take a step back.
Please,
You're intimidating right now, and you're violating my
Please
First
stay
Amendment.
away from the victim.
Fuck off.
Please stay
Fuck
away
off.
from the victim.
Fuck off.
Stay
Take a
away
step
from
back.
the victim. Please
Take
stay
a
away
step
from
back.
the victim.
Sir, this is violation of my First Amendment.
Please stay away from the victim. Sir, please. Well, why do you want to harass people
Sir, I'm
that
not
get
harassing.
injured? Why
This
would
is a
you
First
do
Amendment
that?
protected
Why
act.
would you do
Why
that?
are you stepping towards
Why
me
would
still?
you do that
Fuck
to
off.
people? Why would you do that to a victim? Sir,
Sir, it takes place in public. I can
Sir, he
videotape it.
called and asked.
Teresa Kelly says he needs his badge and pension taken away. Well, we know that ain't going to happen, but he needs some severe retraining, okay? He needs to go to some classes. He needs to take anger management. He's being very inciting. This is not how our officers are supposed to act in our streets. Not at all. This is a fucking thug right here. And he's been a thug for a while. Professional thug.
For assistance.
Okay, and I came and recorded you guys in the course of your duties, and now you're harassing me. No, you're harassing me.
No, I'm not. I'm trying
you
to
are
give you.
harassing
I'm
me.
trying to give you.
I was over there.
I'm trying.
And now you're trying to fucking violate me. Fuck off.
I'm trying to make you aware that there's a victim.
Charles Barrett Von Taco Cat.
It's the First Amendment right.
He got injured and
First Amendment, sir.
And I'm trying to.
You can't even look me in the eyes. You're that much of a coward.
Sir, I'm looking straight at you.
No, you're not. You've been doing this the whole time, you fucking
Sir, I'm looking right at you.
Will you stop advancing towards me?
Sir, what I'm saying to you is
you're violating my rights.
You should learn how to protect people and
you should
people
go fuck
that
yourself.
are injured. People are injured.
Go fuck yourself.
People are injured, sir, every day.
You're injured
and
in the
there's
fucking
people
head.
that are victims.
Yeah,
you
and
should
this is a
learn
First
that,
Amendment protected act.
Sir, I'm just trying to help.
I don't need your lesson. You're not my father.
I'm trying to help you, sir. If you need some help, let me call an ambulance for you. Can I call an ambulance?
Now we trying to switch it on some mental health shit. This is another tactic of theirs when they can't really press with trying to get you to say something that will incriminate yourself. Then they try to say, "You okay? Let me give you some help. I'm the guy that can help you," and they can use that to bring your ass in. Okay, they be real slick motherfucker. And trust me, it ain't hard to do. We all use these behaviors every day to get what we want. It's just that this is in the frontal lobe of these motherfuckers' heads every day when they on shift. You better believe it. It's the resistance, man. I try to show this shit to y'all every day to let y'all know this is really what's going on. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
It's a very psychological thing that's happening here.
Do you need any
No, you
ambulance?
can call your lieutenant out here.
Do you need any help?
Call your
Do
lieutenant.
you need any help,
You want to call
sir?
the captain out?
Sir, do you need any help?
I don't need your help.
Do you need
to
an
get the fuck
ambulance?
out of my way.
You need an ambulance? Do you need an ambulance?
I'm invoking and refusing to waive my Fifth Amendment right.
Sir,
from this point
do you
forward.
need
Shout
an
out to
ambulance?
China Cooper.
Please stay away from the
I'm
victims
not
and try to
nowhere
hurt
near
them.
the
This man ain't never came nowhere near any of the victims. He never came anywhere near none of those victims. I don't even think he stepped into the parking lot. If he did, he stepped into it a little bit to engage the officer that's fucking with him. But he's been pretty much outside the perimeter of that parking lot, just recording. A camera in his hand that he bought legally, probably off of Amazon, got it about 4 days later, and he was happy as shit to have it and went straight to the streets to record, and this is what the fuck he receives.
That's called as hurting somebody.
No, it's
and you're
not, sir.
intimidating.
No, sir, you're
the
intimidating
witness.
right now.
Wow, now he's
Help me for that part over
intimidating.
here. This is intimidation right now.
asking you, sir.
Go fuck yourself.
Sir, I'm trying to help.
I don't need your help.
And that's why
No,
I'm
you
asking
need help.
if
You need to go
want me
back and
get-
learn how to
if
do
you
your
want
job.
me to get-
Go get a
if you
supervisor.
want me to
Go get a supervisor.
me
No, I
to
want you to go get a
an
supervisor.
ambulance, I can
And
do
for
that.
those whose jaws are dropped right now, this is what goes on all the inner cities. Maybe not in this language that the officer is speaking in and what he's saying, but the total body, the body intimidation. This goes on every day. New York, Boston, Philly, Baltimore, Charlotte, up and down the East Coast, St. Louis, Chicago, Detroit, all around, Texas, Arizona. Whew, them dudes get it bad down there. Cali, Pacific Northwest. It's all around. It's all around. Ain't no ducking or dodging it. You used to be able to move maybe about 50 years back. You used to be able to move if you had some money and you would never see this shit ever again. It's not like that no more. Nope.
Go get a supervisor.
If you need an
Go get a
ambulance, I
supervisor.
can help.
You need a fucking
If you
ambulance.
call the number to call is 937-3200.
And what's the number for your
Patronizing them.
The
What's
Lowell
the number for
Police
your watch
Department.
captain?
Is
And
this
I
what you want to deal with?
Sir,
You want to deal with a patronizing officer? Huh? Just treating you like shit, talking to you condescendingly? This is who you want on your streets, solving fucking crimes? Whew.
Need any
You're a
assistance?
horrible
We have
officer.
assistants over there.
I don't need your
And there's good people over there to help you and
people like
help
you.
you.
Are they people like you?
And I think I could
Are
give
they
that
people like you?
assistance. If he ever needs that help, please call us. We're only a phone call away, 978-937-3200. And those are victims that got just injured and hurt.
Sir, you're
And I
violating
really
my
would
rights
help
at this
that.
moment. Fuck off.
So anything I could do, please help.
Back.
Now you have my number and everything.
Step back.
So you could always call.
Step back.
Always call.
Cali Win X says training will not cure this guy's ego, issues, and aggression. Yeah, he also said, Cali Win X also said that he's too old for training. I'm the one that suggested that he needs to go through the whole training course again. Cali Win came right back and said he's too old for that shit. Now he's saying training will not cure this guy's ego, issues, and aggression. Nope. And I agree with you.
Don't walk towards me. Just
Hey,
stay back here.
Listen, I was where I was allowed to be, but
All right,
ruled
go
by the
ahead. Go
Supreme
ahead.
Court.
I'll follow you.
No.
Go ahead.
You want
Go
to do
ahead.
that?
I'll follow you.
Sir, maintain one arm distance.
I get to walk too.
You can, but I'm allowed my personal space. Now, this is where I was standing, was I not?
Sure. You can stand right there. And I can stand right here too.
You can, but you can't impede my First Amendment rights. And that's what you fail to understand. You're operating under the color of law right now, aren't you?
Lowell, Massachusetts.
Your car?
I don't have to answer your questions. You're suspected of committing a crime, sir. I like to violate rights.
Help, please call us. We're only a phone call away, 978-937-3200. And those are victims that got just injured and hurt.
Sir, you're
And I
violating
really
my
would
rights
help
at this
that.
moment. Fuck off.
So anything I could do, please help.
Back.
Now you have my number and everything.
Step back.
So you could always call.
Step back.
Always call. Don't walk towards me. Just
Hey,
stay
hey.
back here.
Listen, I was where I
So
was
to
allowed
prevent him from going to where he was initially recording, the officer is going to use "Don't walk towards me" as if he's violent in nature right now, as if he's being aggressive. He's using that to keep him at bay, to keep him back even further. Prior restraint, the Bain Act in California, but prior restraint, I believe everywhere else. Prior restraint. This is what this officer is doing.
to be, but it's
All right,
ruled
go
by the
ahead. Go
Supreme
ahead.
Court.
I'll follow you.
No.
Go ahead.
You want
Go
to do
ahead.
that?
I'll follow you.
Sir, maintain one arm distance, please.
I get to walk too.
You can, but I'm allowed my personal space. Now, this is where I was standing, was I not?
Sure. You can stand right there. And I can stand right here too.
You can, but you can't impede my First Amendment rights. And that's what you fail to understand. You're operating under the color of law right now, aren't you? And you have
Definitely
to
so.
operate under the code of law right now, don't you? And you took a note to uphold and defend the Constitution?
Sir, do you need an ambulance?
I don't need anything
You
from
need
you.
some help?
No, I need you to get the fuck out of my way and let me do it.
Well, we've been called here. We're just trying to assist
Okay, and
help.
I'm allowed to come videotape anything that
And I'm
happens in
here
a
just
public
to
place.
help and assist you. But if you need some help,
I don't
I'm
need
here to
help. I don't need your help. I need you to leave me alone.
I just
Actually, I need a
there's
supervisor. I
indicators.
still need a
There's
supervisor.
indicators. There's
Is there?
indicators.
Is there indicators?
I've seen.
Yeah?
I think
Yeah?
maybe
Well, I think you're drunk because you've been slurring your speech the whole
I
time.
think I can call and bring them over.
You can try to.
Shout outs HPR News.
If you want any ambulance, I can assist.
No, you can try to call
You
whoever
want
the hell
me to
you
have
want,
an
but this is
ambulance?
my
Try
First
to-
Amendment right.
Do you want any
No, I don't
assistance
want
or
your help. I want you to leave me alone. I'm engaged in my First Amendment right, and you have no right to violate that. And I will be going to the chief with this.
So the officer is pretty much, he just keeps pressing. And periodically, he goes over to make sure that the scene that's really going on where he need to, keep most of his attention at, or all of his attention, should I say, because this cameraman is not doing anything. We already know. It's no use in me reiterating that. We know this cameraman is not committing a crime. He's not causing no problem. This loony fucking tune, however, is focused on the cameraman. And he's looking for an arrest. He want to start something. He's a troublemaker. This is the people that we have on our streets, patrolling our streets.
Bad cops! Stop the bad cops! I like to violate rights!
One might say right now, oh, he's yelling and screaming. But guess what? You can't suppress nobody's speech, especially the shit that this man just went through, he's angry. He got every right to be a Tasmanian devil, spinning up and down that motherfucking sidewalk, yelling as loud as he want because of the shit that he just went through. Initially, when he was recording, that man was quiet. He was recording. He was happy. He had his little device out there recording cops because it's protected under the Constitution. You can do shit like that, you know? You shouldn't have to be scared to record these funky, low-down, dirty cops. There should be no fear. That's why when I go out, I put my camera right on the scene. And I show what's going on. That's just what I do. It's the resistance, man. Shouts to everybody in the chat. Hit the likes. Everybody about to get killed out here. Like it for everybody. Shout out to Iller Than Most Video.
Oh, I can't wait to put this one on YouTube.
Don't get hurt. If you need any help,
I don't need your assistance, ma'am. I don't need your assistance.
More
No,
patronizing.
you're a bitch. No, you're a bitch.
More condescending talk.
Fucking signs.
when you have a hard time sleeping at night or other things like that, there's always assistance in the program.
Shout out
No, I
to
don't
Karen
need that
Cat.
shit. No, I don't need that. I tried that before and it didn't work. No. I don't think you know anything about me.
Want me to come over and help you?
I don't want your help. You already tried helping me, remember? And you violated me. No, you're not. You, sir, violated my rights. You ain't here for shit.
Shout out to Miss B. Special shout outs to Miss B. I missed you, Miss B, and I seen you in the chat. My apologies. Shout outs, Miss B. Stephen Mazur. Teresa Kelly said, it's the butthole cops like him that get angry when they are being recorded. Cameras have stopped a lot of cop killings and it pisses them off. Oh yeah, it pisses them off. What's this about the 7th round? I done lost how many rounds this was. I mean, this shout outs to the cameraman. Like I said, I don't know who video this is because it's on one of those channels that's building their channel off other people's work. Okay? I don't know who channel this is. So I'm not going to share the channel. But I will share the video. Hopefully it get around and somebody can say who channel it is. But I'm being sincere. The channel that I'm getting it from has 4 subscribers, has about 5 videos, and they're all different authors. I mean, what you think that is? It's not even worth sharing the name. And it's on screen. But I can't do nothing about that. If I was able to shield that shit, then, you know, but you could go and look at that channel right there. You can look at that channel right there and see for yourself that it looks like a fraud channel. So, but shout outs to this cameraman who endures so much. And look at it, he's out till dusk recording. He's out till dusk recording. He did not let that man waver him any kind of way. He stayed right there. So shout outs to him. Raging Cajun. Shout outs Raging Cajun. Shout outs to Raging Cajun. He said, hey y'all, Sharvin in court tomorrow. Well, I plan to be airing that. If y'all around, then y'all come holler at me and watch what's going on. We're going to have a nice little early morning, should I say, soiree, should I say, okay? And, see what's going on in federal court with Sharvin. Raging Cajun, if you could put some details as far as time, if you know what time they're going to be starting and whatever, preferably East Coast time, I appreciate you, bro. Shout outs Raging Cajun for reminding me to let y'all know I will be airing that Sharvin federal plea change.
Yeah, I'm hoofing it.
Shout outs HPR News.
Sir, you're being notified by me. Okay. Your actions are questionable. You're being summoned.
Hold on.
Brought into the courts in regards to this. And that witness is a serious victim in this action.
Sir.
So you're being summoned in. Do you want to give me your name and...
Wow, this is crazy. Federal courts ruled that they cannot take anybody camera for investigation unless you have a warrant. All that being your summons, then that's bullshit. That's bullshit. This fucking cop is crazy.
Yeah, I'm hooking it.
Sir, you're being notified by me. Okay. Your actions are questionable. You're being summoned.
Hold on.
Brought into the courts in regards to this. And that witness is a serious victim in this action.
Sir.
So you're being summoned in. Do you want to give me your name and date of birth, sir?
So you can't give me a summons for illegal activity?
Are you refusing, sir? I'm going to ask.
Can't give him a summons for something that's protected by the Constitution. He didn't break a law, you dumb fuck. He did not break a law. So you can't summon some men on something that he didn't do wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. What's this cop name? Conroy. P. Conroy. Lowell Police Department, ladies and gentlemen. P. Conroy.
I haven't committed a crime.
You'll be part of
I haven't committed a crime.
Well, then I'm going to move forward on it.
Do
you have a
shout out Dreamland Resistance.
Do you have a last name?
I don't.
Is that your vehicle over there? Do you drive a vehicle or a car at all?
I don't have to answer your questions.
Do you have a date of birth?
I don't have
Well, I'll make a notification to you. You're going to be summoned in for intimidation of a witness.
Yes, sir, it's not intimidation.
So what I'm saying, well, I've just made you notified of this.
Okay, well,
wow.
I'm going to ask you a question. I am. My name is Officer Phil.
No, I already have it on video what my intentions were.
And I'm asking this gentleman for his name, his address, and his date of birth.
For what crime?
I just told you, sir, for intimidation of a witness.
It wasn't. That's not a crime, sir. The Supreme Court has ruled that you cannot make a First Amendment protected.
Do you let me speak? Do you have a first name?
Kyle.
Kyle. How do you spell it?
You guys already know.
How do I spell it?
I don't have to answer that.
Do you how to spell Kyle? K-Y-L-E. Do you have a last name, sir? You asked me my name. I gave you my name.
Because you're a public
official. Do you have a last name?
Do
you have a last name?
Am I being detained?
Do you have a last name? Do you have a last name? Do you have a last name? Do you have a last name, sir? Do you have a last name?
Do you have a last name? Information already.
Do you have a last name?
Am I being detained?
Do you have a last name, sir?
Even with all the threats of the officer summoning him, he still couldn't prevail. He still couldn't prevail because he couldn't answer the simple question: am I being detained?
Do you have a last name? Are you refusing?
I invoke and refuse to waive my Fifth Amendment rights.
Are you refusing to give me your information?
I invoke and refuse to waive my Fifth Amendment rights.
Are you refusing, sir? Are you refusing? Are you refusing? Do you have a last name, sir? Do you have a last name? Do you have a date of birth? And I would like to know if you also your location or where you're living at this time.
Wow.
And if so, is that your vehicle?
Wow.
Do you have a name, sir? Do you have a last name? Are you refusing? I'm making notification to you.
Y'all gotta share this shit.
On that, you'll be summoned in. You'll be notified to the court.
All my information already.
Do you have a last name?
Am I being detained?
Do you have a last name, sir?
I invoke and refuse to waive my Fifth
name?
Amendment rights.
Shout out Raging Cajun.
I invoke and refuse to waive my Fifth Amendment rights.
Are you refusing to give me your information?
I invoke and refuse to waive my Fifth Amendment rights.
Are you refusing, sir? Are you refusing? Are you refusing? Do you have a last name, sir? Do you have a last name? Do you have a date of birth? And I would like to know if you also your location or where you're living at this time. And if so, is that your vehicle? Do you have a name, sir? And do you have a last name? Are you refusing? I'll make a notification to you that we're moving forward on that, and you'll be summoned.
Shout out
you'll
to
be
Anna
notified to
Latrey.
the court. Okay, sir? All right. Do you have any other questions you want to ask me? Please stay away from the victims. Please don't go near them. I'm asking you right now.
I'll videotape anything I want.
While we're in there.
I will.
Sir, don't intimidate. Don't go after the victim. You can come to me,
sir,
and you can do anything
sir,
to me, but please don't
am
go
I being
near the
detained?
victim, especially while they're being not only processed and spoken to by us,
sir,
but they're being
have a nice
treated.
night.
They're being treated by
Am I being detained?
hospital people.
Am I being?
Is this cop drunk? What the fuck is wrong with him? Something got to be wrong with him. Something is wrong with this cop, yo. Seriously, what is wrong with this cop?
Being
by
detained.
Trinity Ambulance.
Sir, I don't need your
So
fucking.
if you can assist us like that, you shouldn't be directly attacking them.
I wasn't directly
And you
attacking
were.
anyone.
You were.
Wow, he's just lying, saying he was attacking people. That's crazy. I hope he's off the force. From the looks of this looks like an old video. You never know. It could just be an old camera. You know what I'm saying? Look, from the looks of this, it looks like an old video. I hope this cop is off the force.
Was not.
And that's why I was
sir.
trying
You
to
attacked
protect
me.
them.
You attacked me.
Shout out
Right.
Shanna
Do you
Smythe.
have a last name?
I don't have
Do you have a last
question. Am I
name?
being detained?
Do you have a
Am
lawyer?
I being detained?
Do you have a lawyer?
Am I being detained?
From the ACLU?
Am I being
Do
detained?
you have a lawyer that you
Am I
want
being
to
detained?
do that?
Am I
Do you
being
have the
detained?
first name of the lawyer?
Am I being
Do
detained?
you have the last name of the lawyer? Are you refusing?
Sir, if I'm not being detained
I'm
and you're not
trying to
going
give
to
you
answer
an
the question,
offer.
I'm going
I'm
to walk
trying to
away.
offer him the suggestion just to follow through.
Okay, I'm
have
walking
his
away. Have
last
a nice
name.
night.
And that's it. And if he would have spoke less, he wouldn't have got that much red tape from the cop. Because the less he would have said, the better he would have been out there recording. But Level Resistance asks, did this guy violate the victims? No, he didn't. He did not. These were all lies that this police officer said. All lies. This cop is crazy. He is super crazy. This is what we deal with. Guys like this. Baby face looking dudes like this. Middle-aged men, bitter men like this, who ain't got nothing better to do but to fuck your life up. And they serious about it. Shout outs Wake Up America and Resist. Shout outs Wake Up America and Resist. Shona Smythe said, get this nut job off the streets. I know that's right. I know that's the fuck right. Get this nut job off the streets. This dude, man.
Am I being detained?
Do you have a
I
last name, sir?
I invoke and
Do you
refuse to
have
waive
a
my
last
Fifth
name?
Amendment rights.
Are you refusing?
I
Are
invoke
you
and
refusing?
refuse to waive my Fifth
Are you
Amendment rights.
refusing to give me your information?
I invoke and refuse to
Are
waive
you
my Fifth Amendment
refusing?
rights.
Are you refusing, sir? Are you refusing? Are you refusing? Are
Answer
at
your
all?
questions.
Do you have a date of birth?
I don't have
Well,
to
I'll make a
answer your questions.
notification to you. You're going to be summoned in for intimidation of a witness.
Sir,
Wow.
So what I'm saying, well, I just made you notified of this.
Okay, well,
So
I
I'm going to
have this
ask
on
you a
video.
question. I'm just, I am. My name is Officer Phil.
No, no,
Conway,
I already
badge
have it on
number
video what my
195,
intentions were.
And
You're
I'm
okay.
asking this gentleman for his name, his address, and his date of birth.
For what crime?
I just told you, sir,
You
for
didn't tell me a
intimidation of a witness.
It wasn't. That's not a crime.
Intimidation of a witness. Is intimidation of a witness arrestable? I would believe it is in this matter right here. So if it's that serious, why are you not putting the cuffs on him? Because you can't. How come every time he asks you is he detained, you keep asking the same dumbass question over and over? Keep asking you to detain. These are how the cops try to trip you up. And if you say something wrong, trust me, they will get you. There's a plan behind this. He talking dumb, but the crazy part, I'm laughing because how hard he's coming at the cameraman. He's checking his chin, trying to get ID to fuck this man's life up.
Do you drive a vehicle or
I
a
don't have
car
to
at
answer your
all?
questions.
Do you have a date of birth?
I don't have
Well,
to
I'll
answer
make a
your questions.
notification to you. You're going to be summoned in for intimidation of a witness.
Sir,
Wow.
it's not intimidation.
So what I'm saying, well, I just made you notified of this.
Okay, well,
So
I
I'm going
have
to
this
ask
on
you a
video.
question. I am. My name is Officer Phil.
No, I already have it on video what my
195,
intentions were.
and I'm asking this gentleman for his name, his address, and his date of birth.
For what crime?
I just told you, sir.
You
For
didn't tell me
intimidation of a witness.
It wasn't. That's not a crime, sir. The
Yes.
Supreme Court has ruled that you
Shout
cannot
out
make
to
a-
Capo.Dime.
You let me speak?
Do you have a first name?
Kyle.
Kyle. How do
You
you spell
guys
it?
already
How
know.
do I spell
I don't
it?
have to answer that.
Do you how to spell Kyle?
I don't have to tell you that.
K-Y-L-E. Do you have a last name, sir? You asked me my name. I gave you my
It's
name.
because you're a
Do
public
you have a
official.
last name? Do you have a last name? You have a...
Wow. So, hopefully somebody could come back, leave comment after this gets uploaded, and, possibly give up the information of who this video belongs to. Definitely don't belong to the brand that's on the screen while I was playing the video. So I'm not even going to do that. But that was a good video. I thought that was good. That showed the tyranny, the harassment. That was crazy. That police officer was just looking for any little thing to get that dude hemmed up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's the resistance.
Very psychological thing that's happening here.
Okay, what's up next? Let me see. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm going to do a review of one of my videos. Which would be, let me see. I think I did a review of this video once before, but I think I should do one again. I think I should do another one on this video. A more extensive one. So a lot of people said that I was in the wrong in this video. And I had no business. They were saying I was interfering. Said I was interfering with the police officer's work. But I want y'all to tell me if I was interfering at any time during this video. I've done this video before, but I want to do it again because I got a lot of flack behind this video. Okay. All right. Here we go. Cat watch extraordinaire keeps them scattering like roaches.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
Commercial already. Maybe I should turn that off real quick. Let me pause this real quick, turn it off. Give me 1 second. Let me turn this off. Should take about 20 seconds. There we go. Cut that off real quick. Bam, save it. All right. Cat watch extraordinaire keeps them scattering like roaches. All right, one and only TR. Hey, sweetie, you ain't gotta leave if you ain't doing nothing. You don't have to leave if you ain't doing nothing. All right, so what we got right here, ladies and gentlemen, Boston, Massachusetts, Dudley Station, a.k.a. Nubian Square, all right? Location of the movie Malcolm X, where the movie Malcolm X was filmed. Famous scene where Denzel Washington and Spike Lee were running with the zoot suits on, and the tails of the zoot suit were flying in the air. He had the big hat on with the long feathers. This is the location of that, all right? Got 2 Boston police officers. Right now, this is a public parking lot that we all are standing in. 2 officers, me, and the people that they're telling to leave from out the public parking lot. Mind you, none of them are committing a crime. Let's continue. No, this is for you. This is for you. Nah, listen. They about to tell y'all gotta move. Y'all ain't gotta do nothing if y'all ain't committing a crime. This dude right here knows that. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Won't you? That cat right there wanted no parts. He wanted no smoke. Because if I was wrong, they would have got me for obstructing. I'm obstructing their work. I'm coming between what they doing. Okay, even though obstructing, interfering is physical, but obstruction is me coming in between their work by telling these people they don't have to do nothing. And if they don't have to do nothing, that means I don't have to do nothing. So I should be made the example of. I should be the first one he locking up because I'm telling everybody else they ain't got to do nothing. But he walks away because he wants no smoke. Tell him. Won't you tell him since you got so much mouth? Huh? Mind your business and stay safe, okay? Stay safe. What you call yourself? We just had the lady that I quickly, inadvertently had in my camera bring an issue up about me recording. I told her mind her business and stay safe. She had no idea what was going on at the time. Okay, I was the reason why they walked away from her. People out the public parking lot. Hey, sit there, have a seat, relax yourself. You ain't doing nothing wrong. Have a seat. Have a seat. So he got a sign right here. He's pointing at the sign. Look at his arm. His arm is pointing at this sign right here that says no trespassing. That don't mean nothing. I'm going to tell you why, because that no trespassing sign does not pertain to this public parking lot. It pertains within this gate, within this fence area. That's why it's there, okay? Because there are a few restaurants, a seafood store and a pizza store. And the alleyway is right up in here. And they come all the way from the other side of the street down this alleyway to dump their trash. And it's fenced off. And anybody that's in there is trespassing because you just got the warning right there. It has nothing to do with this public parking lot. And he's pointing at the sign. Hey, somebody has to give her a formal trespass. Not you, buddy. Stop pointing at the trespass sign. Have a seat, relax. Have a seat, relax. You don't have to go, you committing a crime, bro. You committing a crime. You telling her she gotta leave. You ain't gotta leave. You ain't committing no crime. I'm out here every fucking day, man. You out here telling people they gotta leave and they ain't committing no crime. Is you crazy? You telling people they gotta leave for? I'm black man. Excuse me, sir. I'm walking past you. Excuse me, may I get past? Excuse me, sir. Can I get past? Could you step aside, please? Okay. You want to do that one? We will not initiate contact today, bro. He ain't want to move out the way. He was hoping I would initiate some kind of contact or just a brush of the elbow, anything. He was looking for any of that. He mad right now. He don't want me exposing the bullshit that he doing. He know he ain't supposed to be doing it. That's why he in there with his arms tucked and he quiet. Where boy at? He out there telling people he gotta leave when they ain't committing no crime. Somebody gotta leave this public parking lot. They ain't committing no crime. Don't laugh at. Hey, more bootlickers walking past. This is what we go through. Bootlickers and police. More bootlickers walking past, protecting the police. I be damned. Bro, don't laugh it off. Don't try to get the people on your side. That's not going to work. Because everybody know what you're doing. You want to laugh at the lady like I'm the clown. No, you the clown, bro. You the clown. Front and center. You the clown, bro. You the one that's doing wrong. I'm out here with you all day. What time you get off? What's your name, bro? Can I get your name and badge, please? Whoa. Now that's a department violation you doing. Chapter 41, Section 98D. I'm asking you your name, bro. Matter of fact, you're supposed to have an ID card on you. Matter of fact, you're supposed to have an ID card on you. I'm requesting an ID. Chapter 41, Section 98D. How about that? Man, you jaywalking. Man, you jaywalking. Let's see what you doing. What's up with you? You telling people they gotta leave too? I'm gonna be back with you, bro. You telling people they gotta leave too without committing a crime? Huh? Let's follow you. What time you get off? You the one that ain't like to be on camera. You used to run from my camera. I got you now. What's your name, bro? Name and badge, please. Chapter 41, Section 98D states that you're supposed to give your name and badge upon request. Matter of fact, you need an ID card, bro. Matter of fact, you need an ID card. Check. Straight violation. Okay? They out there illegally running people off out of the public, and then when somebody complain about it, ask for their name and badge, they give them their back. They give them their back. And these are the same people out here who's forced to be homeless because due to this pandemic, okay, drug ridden, and the only thing that these officers know how to do is distribute more tyranny and corruption on. It's the poor people that get it the worst. You know, everybody makes a choice, but everybody shouldn't be receiving tyranny and corruption. That shouldn't go down like that. Okay? And that's what they do. They go out, they come out there, they run people off the sidewalk, they tell people that they can't be out there, which is not true. And it's a lie. They operate under the color of law. And if they commit a crime, catch them committing the crime. Do what you got to do with that. Investigate. Find out what crime they commit. Just be running people off like that. That's a violation. Chapter 41, Section 98D. Your name and badge, bro. Let's get to the face. Let's get the face. Shout out to Manny Miranda Jr. Let's zoom in on the name and badge. Mind your business. More bootlickers. Somebody leave them alone. Leave them alone. And I tell them straight up, mind your business. You got a nerve to confront me when I'm putting the cop in check. You have a nerve. How dare you? The audacity. Straight bootlick city. Okay? That's where these people are from. Bootlick city. They were bred to bootlick. They were bred to protect the motherfucker that distributes the tyranny and corruption on your ass. Cold-blooded pieces of shits. But the people that they do harm to, first thing the people do is Stockholm Syndrome and, love them to death and protect them. Fuck out of here. Mind your business. You need to be a happier camera out here. You know what he's doing? These two clowns right here telling people to leave the sidewalk without committing a crime. Since y'all want to know what's going on, y'all need to be pulling your cameras out every day on these police. Now let me pause this. Am I wrong? Can anybody step up and say that I've done anything wrong? Okay? I don't like what was done. I have every right to protest. You cannot suppress my speech. You cannot minimize the volume of my speech. I'm a human. That's the human right that I have. If I'm able to go 5 octaves and crack glass, then that's on them. Get some thicker glass. See how they running like roaches? They don't want to fuck with me. What's up, bro? Why you telling people leave the sidewalk when they not committing a crime? Huh? You talking to everybody else, but you ain't saying nothing to me. Why? Is it because I know the law? Where your boys go? I'm coming back over, bro. Here I come. Ho, 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 ho.
I had no idea you could find this much on Ancestry.
This is my.
I thought I took care of that. I guess it didn't go through. Hey, y'all not committing a crime. Don't let this man tell y'all gotta go anywhere. If y'all ain't committing a crime, y'all ain't gotta go nowhere. Stand your ground. The public sidewalk is yours until y'all break a law. Stop telling people that they gotta leave, bro. You are crazy. You know, I have some folks who's against the resistance, the whole resistance movement, and they say things like, "Well, what have you done for the people?" And my response is, I'm grassroots with this shit. I beat my feet on these streets, and I make people aware. I try to make the police aware as well. Hey, stop doing this shit. It's unconstitutional. This is what I do. I'm grassroots with it. Hey, y'all need to relax. Shout out to Oregon Y'all need to relax. Y'all ain't committing a crime. Y'all ain't gotta go nowhere. Y'all own this sidewalk until y'all break a law. Right here. Right here. Some people may say, well, why did you we're talking to the transportation guys like this? They got the police officers walking across towards them, and these guys just feel as though they want to suck ass. They jaw dropped, and they seen the police come over, and they just said, okay, sit your ass right here on my mouth. That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted to do to these police officers. And I let them know. I exposed how much of some ass lickers that they were. I exposed them. And I told them that, you know, pretty much shamed them. Because you're not going to talk shit like I'm fucking crazy out here when this is a purpose what I'm doing. He ain't going to criticize what I'm doing when I know it's right. And you got two fucking tyrants telling people to do things that's unconstitutional. Look at this. We got bootlicker, MBTA. MBTA. This is the transportation system in Boston. Okay? He ain't got nothing on you, brothers. He don't know nothing about pulling the camera out and recording these police that's telling people what they not supposed to do. You know what he doing over there, bro? What he's sucking ass. That's what he doing. He just sucked a whole bunch of ass about 5 seconds earlier. One of those police officers. Do you know what but you were speaking of me, so now I'm talking to you. He's over there telling people to leave the sidewalk when they didn't commit a crime. Would you like him to do that to you? Would you like him? Wait, nobody was committing a crime over there when they. So now you want to drive and just say it ain't. I'm not